How we going, guys? The Loot Gamer over here, and welcome to the first episode of my dream PC build. In this video over here, fellas, I want to show you all of the components that I've used to make this PC and all of the peripherals, and most importantly, why I've decided to get all this stuff for my dream PC build. This has taken me over 5 years to create the ultimate PC build, and I want to go through all of the components, benchmarks on the RTX 2080 Ti's and SLI, and sort of show you guys exactly how the Loot Gamer handles his business. But over here, fellas, there's a lot that I want to show you guys. But if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and a like, because there's a lot that I want to show y'all today. But further ado, guys, let's check out these components of my dream PC build, and let me know in the comments below which items that you have on your PC build and what you guys will be building in the year 2019. But without further ado, fellas, let's enjoy this video. Let's do this. First item that I want to sort of show you guys is my favorite PlayStation 4/PC controller. This over here, fellas, is the Razer Raju Ultimate Gaming Controller. Awesome controller, fellas. It has a lot of functionality, different sorts of adjustments that I've done a full review on. Reason why I use this, guys, honestly, is the extra ergonomic buttons, and I feel this is a very comfortable controller itself. As you guys can see over here at the back, you get multiple buttons that are very useful, especially if you guys don't want to press the buttons on top, and you're able to just sort of touch that and sort of do whatever you want. As you guys can sort of see at the bottom here, PC or even PS4 or even USB. So you guys get multiple functions, lots of RGB happening there. I thought I'll sort of have the same theme with my lovely PC build and RGB, but that over there, guys, is a Razer Raju controller. Awesome controller. Only issue is it has lag when it's not wired to your computer, but you gotta wire that, which is pretty simple, but really awesome looking controller. Next that I want to sort of show you guys now is this lovely looking keyboard, because this is probably your #1 thing that you always use every single day. This over here, fellas, is the Razer Elite Huntsman keyboard. This came out last year, and I did a full review on this keyboard itself. Reason why I decided to pick this was #1, the wrist rest that comes with it, and you're able to sort of detach it just like that, which I really love in case you guys want to save up space. And if you guys want to just attach it again, all you got to just do is sort of line that up with the top over here. Bam, all lined up, and then you guys can sort of see lots of RGB even on the sides there, as you guys could sort of see. Really awesome, neat feature. So the thing about this keyboard that I love the most, guys, is the clicky mechanical sounds, and the travel distance of this is really awesome. As soon as you guys sort of press the button, you sort of hear that clicky sound. Just listen to this. Absolutely love that. Most importantly for me was the onboard sort of buttons, yeah, that you're able to pick. In case you guys want to just mute your sort of volume, all you guys got to just press is that over there. And as you can sort of see, the red really gets really bright. If you want to continue in your music, all you got to just do is tap it just like that. You also get the pause, play button, rewind, and forward button too. And even the sort of, I would say the finished product of this keyboard is done exceptionally well. You're able to really customize the colors of this RGB keyboard to your heart's content. And honestly, this is by far the best keyboard I've ever used in my history of gaming. So this keyboard over here, fellas, is absolutely... This component over here is my mouse mat, which is really awesome. The reason why I chose this from Razer was to sort of work with the same color theme. As you guys could sort of see, it's red and orange. So of course, this lovely mouse mat is really long. I did a full review on this as well. In case you guys want to sort of put your keyboard on top of it and have extra space for your mouse, this is definitely the keyboard. It has a really nice sort of micro cloth fiber, which is very nice and smooth, really beautiful. And the RGBs are really bright on this mouse mat itself. So I had to definitely get this, especially the fact that I got so much RGB happening within my system build. I would definitely recommend this. This over here, guys, is the Razer Goliath extended mouse mat. Really good. Over here, fellas, is the Razer Chroma speakers. I am absolutely in love with these speakers. Sound quality for me is absolutely superb, and on top of that, who doesn't love a bit of RGB at the bottom? But one feature that I love about these speakers is when you actually change your volume, it sort of shows you at the bottom chroma whether you're going up or you're going down. So right now I'm sort of going down on the volume, and you guys can sort of see it's moving downwards with the green sort of light there. And when I sort of go upwards like that, you guys can sort of see the volume nodules going up, like you're actually increasing your volume, which is a pretty neat feature. So that's one thing I do love about these Chroma speakers, is that sort of consistency with color and the integration between the Razer peripherals. Really awesome and very great quality. Next component over here, fellas, is the ROG Spother mouse. And the first time I saw this mouse, I was like, I got to buy this mouse because of these buttons on the side. Yeah, look how awesome the design of this mouse looks like. The back is looking beautiful. The ROG sign there. The awesome buttons in the middle. The extra buttons on here and also on that side too. So you guys get yourselves lots of buttons on this mouse, especially if y'all are fans of World of Warcraft. As you guys can see over here underneath, you're able to adjust the weight and also pair this mouse to your PC using the charging dock itself. And you guys can sort of see it sort of just charges whilst you're away from your PC. So I wanted something that was wireless because I do like to sort of move around on my mouse mat, not being restricted by a wire. So I thought I'd get myself this because it's absolutely awesome. So that over there, guys, is the ROG Spother mouse. I did a full review on that too. So let me know and comment below whether you guys want to sort of check it out. Looking at this massive behemoth of a monster, fellas, this monitor over here is the best monitor I've used to date. This over here is a PG348Q monitor, 3440 by 1440p G-Sync 100 Hz monitor over here, which comes with loads of features. I've done a full review on this monitor itself. In case you guys want to check it out, I'll leave a link at the comment below. But it's a really awesome G-Sync monitor and super smooth frame rates, goes up to 100 Hz. But of course, I'll be upgrading this to the new Asus PG V35VQ monitor that will be coming out. That over there basically is the same as this one. Only difference is it supports 200 Hz with HDR, which is going to be absolutely insane, with a bit of RGBs at the back of the monitor itself. I'll definitely be saving up for that. But this monitor over here, fellas, is my main monitor. A really awesome monitor for editing as you guys get more real estate with your gaming and also your editing. At the top over here, fellas, I have a 4K web camera, the Logitech Brio 4K web camera, which is really great. Works with Windows Hello and also streaming, in case you guys were wondering. The mic quality is absolutely amazing on that camera there, so I would definitely advise getting that. Looking at the PC build itself, fellas, a lot of color, and you guys are probably thinking this guy went RGB overload, but for me, I couldn't really pick a particular color that I wanted, and I wanted to sort of create the Candy Shop PC build, and as we know, candy is all got to do with color. So over here, fellas, is the complete build itself. But what I want to do right now is sort of show you guys the components that I'm using within this crazy PC. First component over here, fellas, is the T-Force RGB 250 gigabyte. I absolutely love the design of this, and I thought it would sort of be a bit unique and different having an RGB SSD mounted at the front of your PC rather than at the back, because of course we would never see that. But I absolutely love this because it sort of works with Aura Sync, so you'll be getting the same sort of colors with your motherboard depending on how you connect it. So I absolutely love that RGB SSD. Next over here, fellas, we get ourselves is RGB power cables. As you guys can sort of see over there, that rainbow effect that I'm absolutely loving. I got myself the 8 and 6 pin and also the 24 pin Lian Li strimmer cable, those cables over here, and I'm absolutely loving that sort of effect that they're working together. You're able to really change all the colors that you really wanted to, but I just sort of picked this one instead because I was really loving it. Moving down over here, fellas, is a lovely power supply. That over there, guys, is the Thor 1200 watt power supply. You guys can sort of see over there, you're able to really see the wattage that you're using on that power supply in real time, and also has RGB Aura Sync as well. So you guys are getting yourself an RGB power supply, which is so damn awesome. Looking at the cards over here, fellas, this is the MSI RTX 2080 Ti and NVLink, as you guys can sort of see over there. I know that's a really beastly and expensive GPU, but the whole idea right now is to not upgrade for the next at least 3 to 4 years. So I wanted to make sure that I'm sort of future-proofing my build over here. Looking at the NVLink bridge itself, it's a really gorgeous bridge, and I thought I'd sort of work with the same ROG sign. So that over there, guys, is an Asus ROG NVLink bridge with Aura Sync, and it's a 4-slot spacing because I wanted to make sure that I have space between my cards to avoid temperatures on this card to go really high. Looking at the motherboard at the background, fellas, that over there is the godlike Z390 motherboard that came out last year. A brand new motherboard and an overclocking machine. And this motherboard over here, fellas, has lots of features in it that I absolutely love, especially if I want to overclock my crazy GPU. Also, it has lots of RGBs over there, as you guys can sort of see Meg there. Also, it has a dragon sign in the middle of the cards, as you guys can sort of see there too. So lots of features, an infinity window, and you guys can sort of see in real time when it says is 42, you'll actually be able to see your temperatures of your CPU and even some dragons fighting there, as you guys can sort of see over there. So a really awesome motherboard with loads and loads of features. This crazy CPU cooler, I was absolutely in love with it. In case you guys are not too sure, that over there is a Cooler Master Liquid ML360R ARGB AIO CPU cooler. So I wanted to make sure that I'm using the biggest, most efficient CPU cooler to get the best cooling. And honestly, this has done a great job. I've edited crazy videos, as you guys have seen on my YouTube, and I don't get temperatures higher than 70 degrees under full load on the CPU. So it does an amazing, exceptional job. For the processor inside all of this, guys, is an i9-9900K processor. 8 core, 16 threads, and I absolutely love having that sort of extra smoothness with editing videos. And gaming, obviously, you won't really see a difference because of the number of cores, and all games are supported on 8 cores, but I'm sort of wanting to sort of future-proof my system. Looking at the lovely RAM over here, fellas, this over here is a Trident Z Royal 32GB 3000 megahertz RAM. Reason why I got 3000 megahertz was because there's barely any difference between 3200, and usually 3200 is a sweet spot. So I thought I'd just leave it at 3000. Also, reason being for me getting 32 gigabytes of RAM, because I'm a video editor and I need that extra RAM to process those 4K video clips for my YouTube. Inside over here, fellas, of course, is 2 Thermaltake fans to sort of bring the air inside the case. I got myself another Cooler Master fan in the back there to sort of exhaust it out of the case. So that over there, fellas, is my lovely system build. The case that I'm using over here, fellas, is the Phanteks Evolv X case. I thought about getting the new one, but again, that won't have the mount for the SSD at the bottom there. So I thought I'd just stick with this one. Maybe I'll get myself the Cooler Master Tower case maybe next year on that build. But that over there, fellas, is all of the components. There we have it, fellas. Mass Effect Andromeda, ultra wide 3440 by 1440p. Ultra settings on every single option possible. And over here, I am getting 195 FPS, 75 degrees on the top GPU, 61 at the bottom, 92% usage on GPU 1, 84% usage on GPU 2. So 75 degrees is not too bad on the top card over here. Reason being for me wanting to have space between the cards to eliminate any kind of crazy thermal throttling. But as you guys can see, sort of see over here, 76 degrees, and my room is pretty warm with the heater on within the house. So 194 FPS is pretty amazing compared to about, I was getting around like 80 FPS on one card itself. Really great performance. As you guys can sort of see over there, it's rising in degrees. The maximum sort of temperature I got was 80 degrees max, which is really hot on the top card. But that over there, fellas, is Mass Effect Andromeda. What I'll do right now is I'll sort of go through maybe a more demanding place to sort of see how the frame rates will either increase or decrease. Yeah, fellas, I am with my click over here, and we are in a bit more of a demanding place with more NPCs inbound. And right now, I'm getting 160 FPS. Temperatures have increased to 80 degrees, but that's the hottest that I've seen on my top card ever. So I would say not the best temperatures, but definitely amazing performance. So in case you guys are wondering, how does Mass Effect Andromeda scale on 2 RTX 2080 Ti's and SLI? Absolutely amazing. And ultra settings, you guys are getting over 150 FPS. Really awesome performance. Yeah, fellas, is Shadow of War that I'm playing. Ultra settings on the ultra wide monitor, and let me just sort of show you guys the frame rate. I'm getting 173 FPS over there. As you guys can sort of see, D3, D11, 173 FPS, 74 degrees on my top card, 60 degrees on the bottom, 87% usage on the bottom, sorry, on the top, and then 76 on the bottom there. And this is absolutely amazing frame rates. 177 ultra settings. Really, really awesome, fellas. So for me over here, SLI is definitely working well. And that over there, fellas, is Shadow of War. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. But honestly, for me, fellas, this is amazing. 75C, 76 now, and 177 FPS. That over there, fellas, is a major win. Fellas, is Far Cry 5, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm using the HD textures option here, so it really further enhanced the graphics on this, and it's looking really, really beautiful, and my daughter loves it too. But looking at these sort of frame rates here, I'm getting 94 FPS, 97, 107. It jumps everywhere. So clearly it wasn't optimized for SLI, the HD textures. But when I take it off, I'm getting over 135 FPS. But as you guys can sort of see over here, it's jumping everywhere. Now I'm sitting at 113 FPS now. So SLI wasn't really optimized for HD textures, but on average, I'm getting around like 120 FPS using HD textures. When I'm using non-HD textures, I'm getting about 140 FPS. And as you guys can sort of see over here, the GPU usage is everywhere, 75% there. So pretty great sort of performance here, but I would definitely disable HD textures. Next game, fellas, over here is the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt ultra wide support. Absolutely love it. And I want to sort of show you guys the frame rate. So over here, everything is on ultra. Here works on ultra everything. I'm getting 144 FPS, which is really great. 92% GPU 1 and 91% usage. 67 degrees Celsius, of course. And I'm realizing that the temperatures vary per game and the performance is absolutely insane. And I'm right inside the woods here where there's a lot happening, and I'm getting these crazy frame rates here. So, you know, this is amazing. So right now I'm running around, I'm getting 142, 143 FPS, and it's pretty consistent. So just look how amazing these graphics look, even on my crazy camera here. So amazing scaling using the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, 155 FPS. Absolutely amazing. So that over there, fellas, is a dream PC build's performance in terms of gaming. I absolutely am in love and happy with the performance. Unfortunately, some games like Shadow of the Tomb Raider won't boot up, and I have no idea why. I tried disabling and enabling DX12 and sort of working with that, but unfortunately it wouldn't boot up. But these new games nowadays don't really support SLI, like The Division 2 doesn't support it, unfortunately. Shadow of the Tomb Raider does, but it doesn't want to boot up on my system. And just these new titles are not seeming to support it. But hopefully new games coming out soon like Rage 2 will support SLI. And Fallout 76, I wasn't getting any SLI support with that either. So I just thought I'd sort of show you guys the benchmarks of those 4 games that I'm getting really great SLI support from. And let me know in the comments below whether you guys would love to sort of update to 2 RTX 2080 Ti's, or in case you guys think it's a bit overkill, let me know in the comments below. I am the Loot Gamer. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please give me a thumbs up and a subscribe, because I'm bringing you guys some more awesome content this week. But I am the Loot Gamer. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace.